How's it going, everybody? What is that sitting there? Well, that's part of a disc. But where's the rest of the disc? Well, there's the rest of the disc. We got that gang off of it right now because, well, we had a little bit of a break. A little bit of a accident happened while trying to get this field disc up. If we walk over here, yeah, that shaft is supposed to have some sort of head on it to keep stuff from sliding off, and well, that failed, and the end disc came off of there, and if we didn't fix it, more stuff was going to fall off. But this is too heavy for me and my buddy to lift up in the bed of the truck, so the neighbor's bringing his John Deere tractor over right now, and he's going to help us lift it up in there. So let's see how that goes. Well, I figured I might as well document this so that later in life I can look back and laugh, but we're burning the midnight oil right now. It is 9:40. We have the whole gang torn apart right now. You can see we got all the blades lined up in the order they came off, and well, we have a plan, we just got to execute it. So I should stop talking now and get back to work, and hopefully we can get this done tonight so that tomorrow we can get it put back together, because I'm starting to get behind schedule and I need to get the corn in the ground, but I gotta finish discing first before I can do that. Well, here's another look at the end of that arbor shaft with nothing on it. It's naked and exposed right now, and yeah, currently there's nothing to stop anything from falling off the end, and that's why stuff fell off the end. So we just happen to have this piece here in the shop of 1-inch square solid steel, and if I can keep this from falling over on me, stay. We're gonna cut it down. We're gonna cut a piece off to the same thickness as this. This is actually a parts piece off of a parts disc that we have. Now it's coming in handy. This is the piece that's gonna go on the end of the disc between the final blade and the end of the shaft. And you can see this is the smaller hole for the shaft, and then this is the bigger hole for the cap piece, the head piece that we're gonna cut this out of, and then weld that onto the end of the shaft, and then put the disc back on, put this on. This will lock into the piece we're about to cut and hold everything together, and we should be ready to go. Quick side note, while he's doing that, we actually have the tether arm up here in the mill right now, trying to work on that. So, you know, a lot of stuff goes on behind the scenes that YouTube doesn't always see, but we are working on the tether, so hopefully we'll get that done before hay season starts. But yep. This time for real, I'll see you guys at the field. Alright, so story time here. We've got, the other night we pulled a midnight shift and got the disc back together here. This front gang was the problem, and we ended up having to repair the end of the shaft up here where it holds everything together. I don't know if you can see down in there or not, and this is that part off of that parts disc. And then, you know, as my luck would have it, as soon as we get the disc fixed, it rains for like 3 or 4 days straight, and the field's soaked. There's still some remnants over here. You can see we actually tried this last night and almost got stuck. You know, this corner down here at the bottom of the hill is wet still, but everything else is, luckily, I think it's dry enough we can make this work. And so this field's come a long way since the last time you saw it in that plowing video. And you know, I know this field should have been moldboard plowed, and you know, but really either way I was screwed, because the field hadn't been worked in so long and it was so root bound that even moldboard plowing, I don't think I'd have been able to go deep enough to fully turn the soil over. So I opted to chisel plow it, and I got a lot of hate comments on that video. People, you know, saying, just, well, I'm not gonna get into it that much, but, you know, I don't know, guys. It doesn't make that much sense to me why people are saying that I shouldn't be out here doing this. Like, what? Like, I don't know. Would you really rather me not be out here trying to do something like this? Would you rather me, you know, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me, but I don't have anything else to say. This far as that goes.
That's all I have to say about that.
Let's get to some action and try to get this field finished up and ready to plant, shall we? Sounds good to me. Look who's here, guys. It's Wyatt. We got something special lined up for him. See, this is time to go. What's up, brother? You ready to get started?
Yeah, couldn't bring my truck.
Oh, it's okay.
I don't think I have enough fuel to make it here.
It's a little muddy, but I think we're gonna get this to work. And by the way, for those wondering why we're even trying to do this right now, it's because we're basically coming off of almost a week of solid rain, and there's another week of solid rain in the forecast. So we're trying to get this ready to plant ASAP because it's like the middle of May, just about, and this should have been planted by now. So the plan is, we got the case over here hooked up to, I'm not sure, I think this has been in a video before. We've got the case hooked up to our beefy tire chain drag that we have here, and he's gonna follow along behind me and try to close up gaps and break up clumps and get it ready to plant. You ready to get started?
Sure.
Let's roll.